McCall.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I, too, want to thank the gentleman for bringing this amendment and express my strong support for it. He's exactly right when he mentions how subject this population is to crime. As he pointed out, they only get 0.5% of the money in the Crime Victims Fund now. They're a considerably larger percentage of the population than that, and a much larger percentage of the number of the population that's subject to crime. Also want to point out, this is an area where the federal government has really fallen down on its responsibilities. On law enforcement officers per capita are 1/3 in Indian country, what they are in any other part of rural America. The infrastructure is terrible. We deal with this in interior probes a lot. Don't have adequate holding facilities, don't have adequate police forces. This is the federal responsibility here. And this is one where by putting the money through the states, and these are sovereign entities that are quite capable of receiving grants. We do this in many other areas. Those states then, frankly, have just not passed that money along appropriately to tribal government. So I want to again commend my friend for what he's doing. It's a very important step, and I think that this is something we ought to look at. And frankly, waiting on other committees for jurisdiction, I'm willing to do that for a while, but they haven't done anything. This is not a new problem. And as my friend Ms. McCullum points out, we put a lot of money toward victims in the last few years. It's not gotten into Indian country at all proportionately. So with that, I would urge my colleagues to support this very important and well-reasoned, thoughtful amendment by my friend from California.
Ms. Bainfree. I agree.